Hello, hello, it's Anthony here on Azure Power Tools, and here today with continuing my series on Google Sites with embedding stuff into your website. So Google has made it super easy to get material into your website that you've already created and or know what you want to share. And you don't need to know any code, you don't need to copy and paste anything, you just need to go in and use the tools available to you. So you can certainly use code, you can certainly embed things from outside Google sources. I do that all the time, and it is very easy, but this is super easy. So I'm going to show you just a couple of things here. The process is very similar throughout the whole thing, throughout any of these possible tools. So once you learn and get comfortable doing one thing, then you're able to do it on any others. So here I'm shrinking myself. I'm going to put myself up here. So all right, so I have my history fair page. We talked about adding in a table of contents. We put in some filler stuff here. So I'll start with an easy one here, important deadlines. So say there's more than four dates deadlines. This is like an extended project that's going to last over half a year or something like that. And you want to not just bullet the list, you want to actually put it in a calendar so that you can see the calendar and see the dates. So luckily Google has a tool here where you can embed the calendar. So I'm going to click on calendar, and what it does is it gives me access to all of the calendars that I have created. And so I'm going to just pick one here. I'm going to pick, obviously I'd have one related to the history project. So the history fair project. So pretend this calendar here is the history fair project calendar. I'm going to highlight it and I'm going to click insert, and it's going to go right in. Now, it went in the wrong spot. It went under resources. It's okay. It's not a big deal. What we have throughout the website, we have little handles here on the side. So if you're having trouble seeing that, it is this thing here. This thing right here, that puppy. Okay, so that there, what we're going to do with that is we're going to click and drag that up to the right section. So I'm going to put that up here. Okay, right up here under important deadlines. So now it's all set. It's in the right section. It's in the important deadline section. It's a little small, so I'm going to try and make it bigger. To make it bigger, you click on it and you drag it to be however big you want it to be. So I'm going to make it, I want it to be the whole width of the page. So there it is there. All right. Now when I drag it, it just kind of makes it bigger. But what that does is it gives me a little bit more real estate, so I can select a different tab here. So instead of showing the agenda, I can show the month. I think that's probably when you're, calendar settings. Okay, great. So when you can set it by default to show the agenda, week, or month. I'm going to set it to be month, and you'll see how the calendar changes. When you're visiting the website, the published website, the user can choose which one they want to select, whether just by the week, the month, or the agenda. But by default, you can set it to be what you want it to be there. So here on this calendar, I can go into Google Calendar, on this calendar, create different events so that I have all my deadlines popping in on the calendar there like that. All right, now say there's a resource that I want to add in. There's a great YouTube video that I want to stick in here. So I'm going to click on resources. I tend to click in the area that I want it to be, just so that when I push this button, it goes into where I want it to be, like underneath the resources section. But sometimes it just doesn't happen. Either I'm not clicking in the right spot or it just doesn't. So for whatever reason, it's fine. You can move things around. So YouTube, here we go. I'm going to click on YouTube. It's going to bring up a window, and right from here I can search. So if I already know the YouTube video, I can paste in a YouTube video link right here, click that, and it's going to bring up the link. But say I don't know what the link is. I'm just looking for a video on George Washington. He's kind of an important, cool historical character. I'm going to get a whole bunch of videos on George Washington. Okay, so I'm going to pick this one. It's 5 minutes. It seems like it's a pretty good one. I'm going to click on that there and select. Okay, Now, I'm going to do a little bit more research than just saying, oh, that looks like a good one. So make sure that you're checking out the YouTube video and watching it to make sure that it's not like false information about George Washington or inappropriate information about George Washington. Not that I could imagine there would be, but you never know. So here I have my video there. I can leave it that size, that's fine, because if I leave it that size, then I can plug in another video over here. But if I do want it to be the whole width of the page, you can drag it out to be the whole width of the page. It's totally up to you. So say now I want to have a YouTube video on another historical figure. We'll do Thomas Jefferson. I'm going to search for Thomas Jefferson, click on the searchy search, and up are going to come a bunch of results. I want a 2-minute video. That's going to be a quick one. All right. Revolutionary U.S. President, Founding Father. Great. Perfect. Just a little taste of information about Thomas Jefferson. It's going to throw that in right under the George Washington video. Okay. That's fine. We can leave it like that. No big deal. But if I wanted to put them side by side, or as they say in Woonsocket, side by each, I'm going to drag on this and I'm going to just pull it up over here. No, I am not. Sorry, that was the wrong one. So that's going to move the whole section. I'm going to just move the video. So I'm going to click on the video and drag the video. That's what I'm going to do. All right. So for the individual content to move, you're going to click on the individual content. If you want to move the whole section up or down, you can do that. Now you see they're right next to each other. That looks nice. I like that. Now say I have an article that I want to embed into here. I can embed a Google Doc. So say I have a list of famous historical figures that the kids can refer to in deciding which historical figure they want to be as part of the history fair. I'm going to click on Docs. It's going to widen that out. It's going to open up a view of the Google Docs that I have created in my Drive. And I'm going to choose that document. So say this is the document, historical figures, list the names, some basic characteristics, maybe information that the kids need to know when helping, something that's helpful for them to choose which character they want to be. Click on the document, click insert. And that's going to make it be page wide there. I can make it be longer. When they see this on the website, they only see this much of the window, but they're able to scroll through the rest of the document. So don't be worried that it's cut off and they're never going to see it. They have the little menu thingy, the little scroll bar thing on the right-hand side here. That is going to allow them to look through the rest of the document there. Okay, but as you can see, so we've embedded a couple of things. We embedded a calendar, we embedded 2 videos, and we embedded the Google Docs. The same procedure works for all of them. You click on the thing that you want, you select the thing that you want, you click insert, it inserts it into the page. You can move it around from there, however you want it to be. That's how easy it is. If you do have content from other sites that you want to embed, so like for instance, I often embed like a Padlet or my newsletter that I send out weekly about tech updates. That's in a service called S'more. It gives me the code. I copy the code. I click embed, and I click embed code, and I just paste the code in there like that. And then it's going to put the material there in the website, and then you'll be able to adjust it. You'll be able to adjust it however you need to. Okay, so that's inserting material, embedding material into your website, into your Google Sites. If you have any suggestions or any other ideas or any questions about that, let me know. Happy to help anytime. Hope you have a great day. Thanks so much. Bye.